Hello. Welcome. I don't think anyone's here yet. But, yeah, I'm going to do some more GAT, some more Gro-a-tog. Last time was cool. I felt like I needed to play faster and maybe not quite talk so much over everything. So I might try to just play a little bit more and talk a little bit less, but we'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to help myself. Yeah, so I was already in a league, so I'm 1-0 in this league. I beat some sort of like rock junk type deck. And yeah, we'll just get started. Oh yeah, I'll go over the list real quick. For those of you who haven't seen my list before. So, one sec. I'm going to post one other place to maybe see if some other people will join. Where do I post that? Content. So, yeah, this is my deck. It's GAT. I'm running 2 Moxes. I'm still running 8 Soul Lands, or 8 Rainbow Lands, and 20 lands total. So that means I can sometimes sideboard out Moxes. 3 Dryad, 3 Tog. I found that less creatures is actually a little bit better, especially with the mages, because sometimes you just draw too many creatures and early, and you don't usually want them early. The recent change I made is I cut an island for a Cephalid Coliseum just because I was flooding out a lot. I've done this before. Obviously a 5th land that does you damage is not great. It has obvious disynergy with Sabo's Web, but you can usually, hopefully you're not in a situation where you're needing to tap it under a Sabo's Web. That can come up, but hopefully not common. I'd like it a little bit more when you have Mox in the deck, because then if you draw it early and you have a Mox, you can just pitch it. But I think that its upside of being a land that is sometimes basically Ancestral Recall is worth it. It's been really good since I put it back in, and yeah, we'll keep trying it out. We'll see. Everything else is pretty standard. The sideboard, the main thing is I'm still just going with 4 plagues so that I don't have disynergy with Meddling Mage. It's bad against Moneyball Black, and there's probably some other places that it would be nice to have Clasms, but overall I like just having not having that disynergy. So yeah, we'll go back to the league. We'll play a match. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I'm trophy. I'm in 3rd. I'm 1 behind Max the Ripper and 2 behind Big Z. So that'd be cool if we could, get a trophy or something and close the gap. Two viewers. Who's here? Last time I didn't know how to do this, but now I think I know. Users in chat. Just me. Maybe there's lurkers. I guess that's also a thing. All right. We're up against FTZ. I don't recognize that handle. Yes, we'd like to play. Pretty good hand here. Yeah, we'll happily keep that. So, being able to harness the shuffle effect to not draw a card is probably worth the risk of getting wasted, because we have other lands and important. So I'm going to lead on City. Okay, so I probably want second island and I don't want gemstone mine, so we'll just go we'll draw island first in case we get duressed, right? And yeah. Oh, okay, well, Sly, almost certainly, unless it's goblins, but yeah, Sly, not so hot leading on the city in that case. Okay, so I gotta play this. Right? Wait, did I shuffle on accident? No, it was important. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to leave up fire. And it's really tempting to get greedy and try to like get a 2-for-1. But, yeah, it's not advisable. I really don't like the Sly matchup, although having a Tog, in the opener, certainly helps. But yeah, I mean, the way I was thinking about it with like getting a 2-for-1, like a 2-for-1 is great and all, but like if you're taking 2 damage to get so you can get your 2-for-1, well, it's like you just gave your opponent a Seal of Fire. So, like, is that really a 2-for-1? Of course, here we go. But now we can just slam Tog and be in a pretty reasonable defensive position. Yeah, the Sly matchup is all about Tog. But yeah, I do really dislike this matchup. It's just a very difficult matchup. It's always really close. It never feels good. Okay, ball lightning, of course. So, yeah, that's rough. Okay, so they're just attacking with ball lightning. So we can go, they can sack this. So can we make our thing a 7? 1, 2, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a 6, 7. And then can we leave the AK? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not, but I think it's just worth it. Okay, 6. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it would be 8. Okay. Yeah. That's I think that's what we're gonna do. And I guess we don't have to do it before. If they sack the Fanatic, then we can pitch. I mean, yeah, like the Gemstone Mine would be nice because it's painless. The Dryad is just atrocious. It'd be really great if we could leave the AK not exiled. So if they don't decide to ping, which they almost certainly will, then yeah. Okay, so let's exile these. Let's discard this. Let's discard this. Okay. Okay. Well, we will also do that. Okay. Little sketch. Our Tog is pretty vulnerable at the moment, but still think it was worth it. Okay, so they're playing Ball Lightning, so they probably don't have Mishra's Factory, which makes Web less exciting. We don't really need a Plow or an Island, so we're going to just shuffle these. And yeah. Okay, well, no upkeep. Ball Lightning number 2. Okay, so they've got 3 cards in hand. I mean, we can't save ourselves from this. I think we just got to keep our. We have a Plow. Ha! Duh. Look at me. Yeah. Okay, it's going to be very difficult to win with this Tog. Now that they're at 22 and we have no cards in our hand, and we've exiled an AK. But Grim Lavamancer. Okay. How about a little fire ice action off the top? Well, I'll take a plow. Okay, they're down to 1 card. So, yeah, I mean, our best draw is Gush, and then into like more Gushes and AKs, and just try to like draw a bunch of cards. Seal Fire. Okay. Okay, so I can go block 2, 3. Wait, so 2, 3 plus 2 more is a 4, 5. Okay, yeah, I will take that exchange if they want to. They want to, you know, dump stuff into it. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so now it's a 3, 4, and I need to exile these. Oh, they take 4, so that's cool, you know. Okay, well, Counterspell goes pretty hard here. Usually this card is atrocious against Sly, but pretty happy to draw it right there. Cool. Start the slow beats. Seal of Fire. I mean, I guess I could counter it, but yeah, it's just the same thing. Well, I guess not quite. Now it dies to like a Fanatic or something, but on the chance that they didn't do it, I think it was worth holding. Okay, we will go ahead and important ourselves. Okay, 8K Meddling Mage Plow. That is good enough for me. So we're going to want the Plow first, followed by the Mage, just so we don't get like ball lightninged or whatever. And then, yeah, the Mage can... I mean, like, I don't know what they're holding. It's like you kind of usually guess Fire Blast. Part of me thinks maybe they would have just, like, killed the Tog, though, if they had Fire Blast. Okay, so... Right? 1, 2. Yeah, I'll discard this Plow. And save it. Okay, no, they are out of cards. So, okay, this Meddling Mage, let's think here. They've already played 2 ball innings. I mean, that's probably a card I'd like to see the least. You know, the enchantments don't bother, like Vortex and Pillar at this point are worse for them. So they've played no Lightning Bolts. A Lightning Bolt would actually kill Tog with this Mage out. So that's a reasonable name. I mean, I guess so would a Seal of Fire. But they've played 2 Seal of Fires and Incinerate. So it's I think Lightning Bolt. Curse Scroll also would be kind of a nightmare. What's worse? Okay, if they... Well, Curse Scroll, but Curse Scroll does not immediately kill my Tog. I think I'm going to go with Bolts. I mean, perhaps there's like an argument... No, I don't think so, because just being able to... I was saying maybe like maybe I should have gone for the AK first, because then I have like protection and don't mind like discarding it. But I just think getting like a threat in play, if like, say if they brick here or draw Lightning Bolt, now I'm just attacking for 3, which is so much better than attacking for 1. All right. Yeah, I guess there's no reason to not AK now. Oh, we get little Meddling Mage action going. Okay, well, the Fire Blast will get the Tog. Can't save it this time. How much do they throw at the Tog? Like, we'd probably just be dead at this point. You know, for you burn players out there, I don't think it's necessarily right to throw that at them. So, okay. They also already played a Grim. Grim Lawmaster would be kind of a disaster, as would Curse Scroll. So, Curse Scroll's the worst because I can't answer it. So, I'm going to say, I mean, yeah, Earthquake would also suck, but like, I feel like they usually run like 2, if any. But I'm going to say Curse Scroll. This could be wrong. But, you know, I think it's reasonable. Lock Fanatic. Okay, that is A-okay. Something good? Another mage. Okay, so I guess I'll just give it up to not take the damage. I mean, it feels kind of bad, but so great. Okay, I didn't even have to make a decision. 3 viewers. Are any of you guys actually here? Anyone want to say what's up? Umaboshi. Oh, what's up, Umaboshi? We've played quite a few times. You're an HFEB guy or gal. Actually, I don't know. An HFEB human. Strong player. If I recall, SoCal. Haven't seen you in a while, but appreciate you coming through and checking out the stream. Yeah. So, okay. So Sly, obviously Blast come in, Getting comes in. I usually do all 3, well, 2 to 3 seals, depending. It's tough when you don't. That's one of the hardest things about playing against Sly is that there's so many different versions. So, I usually take out all the Dryads and the Web, and the Coliseum. Just go 19 lands. It's a little sketch, but you just got to mulligan aggressively if you need to. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, and then counter spells are pretty atrocious. So the sort of decision becomes between like a plague can be reasonable, especially against like the Goblin Vandal versions, because then they've got 8 goblins. It can be. It's not great against Lava Mancer because you have mages, so naming human or wizard is bad. But they have ball lightning, so like naming elemental is a pretty reasonable thing to do. I'm not saying to go overboard, like probably to bring in 1, because it can just kill something. It can kill Jackal Pup in a pinch, but also can just like make sure you don't get ball lightninged. I mean, that's assuming they leave them in, but I would think that they do. I didn't see any enchantments or scroll. I would think that they're there. And then the other question is like, sometimes people get cheeky and they have so much artifact hate for Dreadnought, they bring it in for like my 2 Moxes, which it's weird because I'm like, that seems bad to me because like all the times I don't draw Mox or don't need it, then you just have a bunch of dead cards in your hand, which is like really bad for burn. But if they do and they get a Mox, it's really tough. So let's do that. And maybe I will just play a Dryad. Sometimes I have trouble like closing, like can't find a Tog or the Tog gets blasted. So maybe just a single Dryad in there for the chance. Maybe should have just been like a counterspell, but I don't know. I've just found counterspell to be so bad against this deck. Okay, this is a pretty solid hand. We're definitely happy with this. No answer to a pillar and they mulliganed. No answer to a pillar or vortex. But we do have, they lead on Seal of Fire, which is kind of great for us. So I will lead on mine here because like I would want to just potentially plow something at the end of the turn. Although maybe not, because I've got the fire. So, okay. So we're not going to, oh, nice, Tog. We're not going to play mage here for many reasons. Mainly, the main one being ball lightning, but also just like with the Seal of Fire out, it's like, okay, yeah, at some point we can spend 2 mana to trade with their Seal of Fire. But like we can do that at any time. Okay, Sulfuric Vortex. Okay, that happens. So like this is where like, I mean, they're down to 3 cards, and now I'm gonna like play a Tog, and I feel like the Vortex is gonna flip and be like way better for me. I mean, sorry, if they have a blast, which would not be unlikely that they do, then in that case, it's not so great. But also plow is so sick with Vortex out. But so I guess I want to get planes here, which I never want to get planes, and it shuts off Gush. But I've got 2 plows and a meddling mage and only gemstone mines, so I think it's the correct thing to do. So yeah, we'll see what they have. We can also follow up next turn going like Dryad plus Mage, Ball Lightning. Sure. Okay. Well, I mean, because it's like I can do all that damage to them, so they're at 15. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, my Tog math is bad. I just have to do it the way that I do it because otherwise I screw it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're at 15, 12. They would go to 1 if I burn everything. Although if they have blast, if they have blast and I save a plow and then they blast, I can just plow in response and like gain. Oh, I can't gain life because of Vortex. So never mind. So they have the seal. So that means I'd have to get this to 9. So that would be 6, 7 would do it. So I could keep. Geez, this is really okay. So if I go to 11, then I go to 9, and then I go to 7, and then soon 5, and then another 2 plus what's in their hand. Yeah, I guess I just have to block. There's really no way around it. So I mean, yeah, the blowout is me discarding all my stuff, and then they get to blast it, and I still take the damage, but I don't think I can afford to play around it. So, okay, we'll probably just keep 1 plow. Hi. Oh, you want me to turn it off for a sec? Yeah, 1 sec. How do I do that? Here, yeah, go ahead. I'll just cover the camera. Sorry, family's coming in. They don't want to be on stream. Sorry about that, y'all. I should probably know how to turn off the turn off my camera, but apparently I don't. Okay, so yeah, I don't think we can afford to play around that. So I mean, the Seal of Fire kind of ruins my ability to pressure them, although it takes damage off me. So like, okay, well, let's just, yeah, I don't think I want this. Or they're going to use the Seal of Fire though. So maybe if I could save both creatures, that would actually be kind of sick. So I'm going to get rid of the plow. I'm actually not doing the math here, but I probably should. And then do this. Okay, so we do that. Okay, so now we're going to go discard. I think I'll discard Gemstone and then Exile. The seal makes me think that they do not have the blast. Thank goodness. Okay, so we go to 15. If we draw land, we can put some... Okay, well, we can still just go Dryad plus Portent. Okay, that's all reasonable. I mean, I guess I actually want the city. so that I can go mage plus portent next turn. Okay, they're at 14. They're going to go to 12. I mean, yeah, I guess like another ball lightning here is kind of a disaster, but maybe not. Maybe now we can race. They're certainly incentivized to do something about this Quirion Dryad. Ball lightning. Okay. Yep. So we go to 9 and then 7. Okay, but like how much damage can we do next turn? Probably aren't going to play the city. Probably just going to play mage. So, okay, if we play mage, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then they go to 4, 2. Okay, well, I think, yeah, we definitely want to play mage because we can, like, we'll name, so maybe they're going to fire blast in response or something. I will name fire blast. I think that's the correct name. 4, and do I want to 4? No, I guess I don't. I mean, maybe I'm supposed to pump there, so like, because I might not be able to get that damage later, but I don't think so. Okay, so they go to 6. Okay, incinerate, ring. I'm dead. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like there's probably like, I guess I could have kept a plow to play around a second. Ball lightning. There's probably a line there. That's the thing with the Sly matchups. Like I feel like I pretty much I'm always making mistakes. I think I like this setup. I really hate counterspell. It's like it's just so bad. And yeah, I mean the ball lightning is so annoying. I'm like, do I want another plague? Like that seems thin, but also kind of sick. Because like they can just they like don't draw ball lightnings and just burn your face. Yeah, I don't think I want. I don't know. Maybe no. I don't want to. I have a bunch of ways to kill creatures. Like plows sometimes are dead anyway, right? Like I don't want more cards that can potentially be dead. So I guess we'll just run this back. Okay, this is awkward for sure. I'm gonna keep it, but yeah, it could be very strong, and I could just lose. Okay. Okay, we don't want Armageddon. Important. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we opt into a land, we could portent this turn. I mean, I guess it makes right. Like, if the land is 3 down, then we don't miss a land drop, or we still miss a land drop when we do the portent. So yeah, we might as well just opt and try for it. Okay. I think we will portent because I know I said, oh, fire immediately or kill immediately, but at least the Lava Matcher is probably only getting in for 1, and they're very likely to play another creature. Okay, well, we definitely want Flooded Strand. I don't think we want Meddling Mage, so we'll do it like that. Okay. Bailed out on our 1 mana, 2 cantrip keep. Seal of Fire, sure. Another Seal of Fire, okay. Okay, so we know we don't want the top, so I'm going to shuffle it away. I guess I think this is another situation where we want planes. I mean, yeah, I guess we're just going to plow this now. If they play a ball lightning, we get to ice it, which is the dream. And we don't really want to run out a portent until, or excuse me, we don't want to run out of tog until we have a blast protection. Okay, so many plows. Okay, yeah, we don't need any more plows. Okay, well, there's the protection. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, well, Blast Mage, or Blast Mage Ice. As tempting as that is, I really need lands. I don't think I can. I don't think I can keep that. So, like, we're in a reasonable position here for sure. Like this, if you beat Sly, this is how you do it. Gush will be sweet if I ever draw an island. Okay, we got incinerated. So we're at 10. Jeez, we're at 7. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I did something wrong. Yeah, no, we're at 7. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll run this out because they're down to 1 card in hand, which it could certainly be that, but we have 2 talks, so at least we could potentially get another one. Okay. Is this close to lethal? So if we opt into an island, we would have 10 in graveyard, plus then the Gush would go to the graveyard. So that'd be 11 in graveyard. And we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4. We'd have 9 cards in our hand. So yeah, so we have 9 cards. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus oh yeah, there's an extra. So it would be 12, 14 plus 6 is 20? Does that? Okay. I should double check that math, but so, okay. Although, I mean, you have to think that if they had the Hydroblast or they had the Pyroblast, they would do it then. So, we can safely, I think, not play around another blast. Okay, so Gush is in the graveyard, Ops is in the graveyard. That's 11 cards in the graveyard, and we have 4 from the Gush in hand, plus the 5 here. So that's 9 cards in hand, 11 in the graveyard. So one of those doesn't have a pair. So that would be 6 from the graveyard, 7, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my God, wait. Now I feel like I just counted 19. No, so 12. Oh, but I missed the one that from discarding. Yeah, it is 20 if I can opt into an island. Okay, no island. So, not ideal, but also still in very good shape, especially because we have plow. So we have the sort of like the nuclear option, as it were. Not great, Bob. Okay, I don't really... Maybe I should have discarded something there. I don't really want to play anything. Oh, yeah, that was bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I could easily die. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, well, it is what it is. We will discard a Gush. That's my mistake. Okay, Grim Lavamancer. We will just go ahead and plow that. Oh, God, that's like I just don't want to tap out. So where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 6 is 17. So we're close. So we'll just... So yeah, if we don't have to cast anything, should be lethal next turn. With blast back, maybe? We'll have to do the math again, because I'm bad at this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 6, 16, 17. So it's 18 if I discard the blast. 3 cards in hand. So blast. 7. I mean, God, I'm just dead to like everything. I think this might be wrong, but I think I'm going to wait. I just don't think I can do it without keeping blast up to potentially counter like a fire blast or whatever. It just gives them, oh, I did it again. Crap. Oh my God. I'm so stupid. Oh God. Mistakes were made twice. This is the issue I think with talking and streaming, but it is what it is. So it's unfortunate because that the one that I missed the previous turn, I would have had lethal last turn with the blast up. Okay, so this should be lethal with blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plus 7 is 18. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yep, we're gonna go for it. It was certainly possible we just get killed in response, but not the best showing here, but what can you do? And if for some reason the maths work that I don't need to discard the plow, I'll just hold it till the last second in case I have an opportunity to plow my own talk. Which, despite seeming like a reasonable thing to do against Sly. Oh, yo, what's good? Stony Montana. Sorry, just seeing you here. I was very engrossed in my game. I don't know that I recognize your name, but thank you for joining the stream. I don't know that I've ever won a game against Sly. Oh, Larry. Oh, what's up, dude? Yes, I do know who you are. I don't know that I've ever won a game against Sly in which I had to plow my own tog. Okay, this is 16. Okay, yeah, and I do have to discard the swords. Maybe if I hadn't made all those mistakes. Okay, yeah. If they have double and held it, good for them. That's could easily just die to burn stuff. Yup. 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 Oh. So, yeah. That's how you do it against Sly. No, obviously, like I said, all my yapping and analysis definitely made stupid mistakes that I wouldn't normally make. But, the Sly games usually go like that. Like win 2-1, where you win by the skin of your teeth. What's up with you, Larry? How's everything, man? The suspense. Haha, GG. Oh, oops. What the heck? What's up, Tempo MTG? Thanks for joining. Do I know you? Perhaps I do. That was definitely got the heart pumping a little bit on that one. So Tempo, do you hang out in any of the Discords? Have we chatted before? And also, what do you mostly like to play in Premodern? Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for coming again. Oh yeah, Larry. Saturday at Reserve List. I still don't know if I can go, but I would love to play some paper magics. I'm in the Premodern Discord, and Neons love brewing all kinds of stuff. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I used to be much more of a brewer, like, before I came to Premodern. And I think partially just out of, like, not wanting to, like, put lots of money into it, or more money than I already put into it. I was, like, felt the need to try to win a lot. And so I just kind of got hooked on this grow thing. And then I tried a bunch of other stuff, and then was just even came back to grow and was losing a ton with grow. And then until this sort of like recent iteration, and it's just been crushing for me. So now I feel very confident again with it. And, yeah, would probably, if I went on Saturday to this local tournament, I would play it. I'm going to the 3K in August. That's in, I think, San Mateo, and almost certainly going to play that. Although, who knows what could change between now and then. Tempo, what's your most recent, brew that you're having fun with? Oh, his sly build with an artifact package to support Goblin Welder. Wow, that's super sick. So are we black vicing? Are we, what else? I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff. Ankh of Mishra. Is Ankh of Mishra in this format? If so, I'm surprised I haven't seen. I think it is. Man, is it in 4th edition? I don't know. That sounds cool. Like, what's the dream welder swap with your list? Because, like, the traditional things like Tanglewire or Smokestack aren't really doing what you want. Okay, Sabba's Whip, Urza's Bauble, Phyrexian Furnace, Tanglewire. Okay, that's interesting. I guess Tanglewire, if you have creatures, is good, and you obviously have the artifacts to tap it, but it does seem like a card that's not directly doing damage, which seems sort of at odds with, like, what Sly's trying to do. But, like, I mean, definitely the webs and baubles and stuff are cool. Those have to sack, so yeah, the web seems like really great to swap with. Wow, that sounds fun. I'd love to see the results of that. Okay, so Gerard H. I feel like they used to be on Replenish, and now they're on... well, I can answer. Reserve List is it's a local store in Santa Rosa, California. Okay, got it. Tempo, the ones that sack are important to start the welding because no discard outlet. So yeah, it's just a local store that hosts Premodern tournaments here in the North Bay in California. Oh, that's where you're from. Laughing loud. Cool. Yeah, they're having a Premodern tournament on Saturday. So yeah, like I said, this is probably last time I played them, it was Dreadnought, which this is a tempting hand because it has a plow and it has a portent, but it has a fetch. So, and I don't think they were on AKs, but they might have been. All right, wait. I don't know if they've got any trophies. I'm going to cheat real quick and go see what they're up to. No, okay. Their last finish is still Replenished, so I don't have a look at their Dreadnought list if they're playing it. And also maybe I'm just mixing them up and they are playing Replenish. But also, Olo Thoporus, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. All right, this is a little sketch, but we're going to keep it. There's a lot of upside here. Okay. Oh, mountain. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, now we're fetching planes with our. Oh wow, we're better lucky than good, right? Just get that out of here right now. We don't need to leave you in suspense. Okay. Still not really like the cards you'd want against goblins. Okay. Port. We can I mean, that's kind of the best possible sort of follow-up from them. So let's portent and hopefully... Okay, well, if they port, we can AK during upkeep, but I would like... I mean, I don't know, I want to plow, but no, I'm just never casting anything if I port. I guess I could just do the same thing and then portent again, drawing portent. I guess drawing portent and swords and then portenting again is pretty reasonable. So we are committing to missing a land drop, but that is such a coincidence. How funny. How did you find the stream, Olothoporus? Okay, pile driver. Fanatic. Okay, so yeah. We're gonna just, well, okay, let's portent ourselves first. Okay, well, Rainbow Source is good. Yeah, I think we just want to plow pile driver. I guess if they play War Chief, maybe we pivot, but even still, I don't know. Oh, how funny. I love that. Well, thanks for joining. Okay, here's Ringleader. Can't do anything about that. Let's see what they hit. They hit Siege Gang and Matron is pretty reasonable. So, yeah, we're definitely going to plow this pile driver here. Well, but Olo, I mean, if you're playing Premodern and in the North Bay, that's dope. I hosted a thing at my place just, I think it was last week, with Stony, Montana, and a few other local guys. It was a blast. Okay. So, I mean, yeah, this is not great here, but, oh, he has the Fanatic too. Okay. So I guess, okay. Well, we also know they have Siege Gang and Matron in hand, but like, if we want to cast Dryad ever, now's our chance. So I'm just going to do it. I could go, I could cast Mage on Siege Gang, which is reasonable. They probably have a land because, well, maybe not. Who knows? Okay, War Chief could be worse. Okay, I take 5. So Wasteland Gemstone, yep. Hopefully. Oh, that's right. We know that's a Dryad. Yeah, I guess that was a bad line because I was thinking that, maybe they'll shoot with Fanatic, but that was just bad. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I'm pretty much cooked here. That was a bad line. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna pass. But they can go Matron for pile driver. Yeah, I'm just done. This is the well, aside from the bad lines that I took, this is the problem with assuming you know what your opponents are doing. So, okay. So we definitely want Hydroblast and Plagues. Counter spells are often not needed or not great. So I was having discussion about, hey, what's up, Mike? Welcome. About if like web is good enough against goblins to bring in, like to stop them off port. I feel like with the Moxes, it's like matters less. Seems so bad. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It does just cycle, but yeah, you don't really have time to mess around. So, okay, if I bring in these 8, I still need to cut 2 cards. So, what are we cutting? I kind of want to cut Cephalid Coliseum. Going down to 19 lands is a little bit sketch, but also I don't really want to draw that versus them. So yeah, I guess we cut a Fire Ice. No, I guess we can cut a Meddling Mage. Excuse me. Mage is not just a block. They don't have that many ways. They have like blast, but like if it's eating a blast, that's fine. And you can just like name like Ringleader or whatever. It also blocks a Lackey or blocks a Fanatic. It's kind of annoying for them. But yeah, I mean, looking at my board, like, what would you rather have than mage? Oh, okay, good. Yeah, just a good cut. Yeah, I think it's a fine cut. So we'll try this. We'll try this. Okay, well, we will mulligan that. Okay, this one's definitely a keep. I think we will get rid of an opt. They did not mulligan. Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of an opt. Okay. I guess we'll just, yeah, we'll port it now because we know we want to fetch planes next turn, and if they likely next turn. Okay, so I mean, I guess I kind of like want diamond. Like, I guess diamond with turns on gush, like allows us to potentially to fetch for island, and then gush, and then plow. Which, I mean, I know seems kind of bad, but I think it's reasonable because it should give us a protected, rainbow source versus the ports and wastelands, and that seems valuable. Okay, so they've got lackey. So yeah, I mean, certainly like is a little bit awkward, but I think it's worth it to do that. Okay, and then I think we will just get rid of this flooded strand here. We'll plow this, and then we'll just opt first. I'll keep that, and then we will portent ourselves. One question: proxying for the paper turn, is it just simple as writing the name of the card you want to play on another card, and that's it? Oh, I think that they want like printed proxies, but I'm not sure. Okay, well, meddling mage seems fine. Portent seems fine. I mean, I guess I can keep those because it's just another portent to find whatever it is that I'm looking for. Opponent has Sweet Mountains. Okay, so we will just portent ourselves. Okay, Blast, Energy, or Play. Yeah, we want all of these cards. That is very sweet. I believe it's mono red goblins. It does make Plague insane. Yeah, it's pretty good, especially if we draw the second one. So I'm drawing a mine next turn, so I'm not going to play the Plague yet. I'm just going to play Mage and leave up Blast, because that way I can counter like a Ringleader or whatever. Or I guess I'll name Goblin Ringleader. Yeah, cool. And yeah, we'll just chill. Just Kirk Prospector, sure. Get in there, yep. Gem Palm. Okay. I mean, I think it's probably worth it to blast the Prospector, right? Like, because, I mean, they can blast back or whatever, but, like, why not? I mean, I think it's worth it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I know what I'm playing. I don't know that there's really any reason to gush right now. I don't really mind. Yeah, I don't really mind. Yeah, I can just play this out because, like, I don't think that they're red-green, so, I guess we'll get in there. I guess I get punished by like ringleader plus another pile driver. I mean, I guess I'm not really. I guess I can block it's not ringleader. Excuse me, war chief. I guess leaving that up to block against war chief might have been made sense. Okay, it gets blasted. That's fine. Okay, here's the ringleader. Okay, well that's pretty good. They got matron, incinerator, and pile driver. No gush to try to hit hydroblast. I guess that was a reasonable line. I didn't think of doing that. I guess I'm just like kind of hoping to just gush into second plague, and the game will be likely over at that point. But yeah, that might have been correct to do it then. Okay, well, all right, we can do both. That's pretty good. So we'll replay this. We'll do this. I guess he's got the incinerator, so maybe I'm just supposed to play the maybe I'm not supposed to play the dryad. God, I'm talking, streaming and talking is so difficult. Yeah, feel like I play a lot worse. Yeah, cyclone incinerator. That probably just supposed to hold a dryad there. That seems bad. I mean, yeah. War chief, pile driver, no, matron, incinerator. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, and I also knew they had the incinerator because I drew it off of ringleader. So playing that was just me being like sloppy and interesting attack. Okay. Okay, well I guess I'll play the island and I will cast accumulated knowledge for more land. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, not anywhere close. Okay, not looking so hot right now, especially because they have another pile driver to play and potentially a third with the matron. So yeah, I think we're just dead. I think we're just dead to that line. Because yeah, they're all going to get like plus. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, well, despite the fourth pile driver, just for shits, yeah. Despite the misplays, I don't think that there's anything I could have done to save myself this game. But GG, opponent, well played. Yeah. And I mean, that's definitely an example where having Pyroclasm in your board instead of Engineered Plague would be much better. If I clasmed away, whatever. There was a great window there to not play the Plague, and if it was a clasm and hold it. Yeah, after the War Chief and getting a few different things there. So, yep, that's a good reason, but I just really hate the dyssynergy between Mage and Pyroclasm. It's annoying. Like against Enchantress, you're so much better because you can bring in 4 Plague and keep 4 Mage and just like really shores up that matchup. And I think Goblins is like totally winnable. Like, so okay, actually going back, right? Like I didn't really need to say like, yeah, spending a Hydroblast to save the Mage so that they couldn't play Ringleader when I could just counter the Ringleader when they did play it. That was just wrong. I can say that clearly. That was wrong. It was very tempting, but right, like they're drawing a card off the incinerator anyway. So I'm just literally trading my Hydroblast for Meddling Mage plus Prospector. I mean, I guess then they use the blast to kill the mage. So, but yeah, so then they still had to do that. So then they use the blast to kill the mage, and then I just counter Ringleader. So actually, yeah, I could have won that game had I just not made that play. That would have been much better. He had a blast. He was going to counter your blast, so Ringleader resolves. No, but he had to. But that's what I'm saying, Mike. He had to blast my mage to play Ringleader. So the mage would have been gone. Oh, sorry, you're right. I'm stupid. The mage would have been gone because of the gem palm. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess it's kind of never mind. I couldn't have won. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you got it, Mike. I'm tripping. Okay. Well, this is good. We'll keep this. We're playing against Dyslexic Spells Magic. I don't recognize them. No, Mike, you were right. Oh, the first pile driver, I may have had blast up. I don't usually worry about the first pile driver. But I'm not sure. Here we go. Goblins again. Redemption. Okay. Counterspell is I guess reasonable. Although I guess Wasteland and Port suck. But that's how it goes. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna AKA. Yeah, sorry. In retrospect, and I almost said it immediately, I probably should have just bought him the counterspell because they attack our mana, so we're likely to not have opportunities to use them. So if we get wastelanded again, that's not great. At Olo, the East Bay punks, there's a Discord. They do a lot. I mean, I know East Bay might be farther than what you're looking for, but they have a very robust schedule. They have a meetup every Thursday. It's like however many people come. Usually it's 8 or whatever, and then they do a quarterly larger tournaments. But as far as Premodern scene, the East Bay scene, and then the sort of budding Santa Rosa, Petaluma, North Bay scene is all that I'm aware of. Okay, so I think I just want to AK for 2 and try to hit some lands. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Okay, and then we can leave up opt. Yeah, I was just talking about that, Mike. We had, I guess there was 5 of us, so we were one off 6, but it wouldn't be hard to get to 8, and then you with 8 you can run a 3-round tournament, right? So yeah, we definitely want to keep growing this scene up here. Okay, yeah, there's the War Chief, which I can fire. Okay, take 3. We'll opt end a turn. And then also, I guess I'd like to hit a land and then be able to go Dryad, Gush, Fire would be the dream. Tog's pretty good. Okay, well, I'm really short on colored sources, so I'm just going to bottom because I have other things to do. Olo, I played Tier 30 years ago in San Rafael, a ton, downtown San Rafael, Gamescape, Diamond Sports Cards. Yeah, Mike as well. Okay, well, so sweet. So we can go Dryad. Okay, we'll play this, and then we're going to go Gush. And then we're going to go fire War Chief. Okay. Yeah, it feels like a reasonable position, but, you know, you never know. Like a port. Well, I guess we get out of port pretty quickly with the web, but, I mean, yeah, Geddon would be sick if I could ever cast it. But I mean, right, if they can go Fanatic, cycle Gem Palm, sack Fanatic to kill Dryad, but if they don't, then this Dryad is just going to be alive for the rest of the game. Also, welcome to Electric Gum and Wordwood. Wordwood, I know we've played on Moto a bunch of times, and I've seen you in the Spike Colony Discord. Thanks for joining. And Electric Gum, yo, thanks for joining. Don't recognize your handle, but I appreciate you being here. Okay, Sharpshooter. Okay. I mean, do we care about Sharpshooter? Yeah, Sharpshooter Prospector is a pretty scary thing. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to opt and then plow the Sharpshooter and then get in there. Oh, sweet. Electric Gum. Well, I'm glad you like lurking in the Grow Discord. That's a fun spot. And yeah, thanks for joining. Wordwood, thank you for, quality. I'm doing my best. I've definitely made a lot of misplays. Okay, we don't need another island right now. So now we will just go ahead and plow this. Okay, so do I get punished if I attack? If they are holding... so they didn't play land last turn, but they have Prospector. So they could go War Chief, Pile Driver. Yeah, I mean... I think I'm winning... I think I don't attack. Yeah, I think I don't attack. I think that I'm winning this game if it goes. I mean, right? I can Gush Geddon in another turn or two, and well, maybe less turns then. But okay, Ringleader. Yeah, Ringleader's fine. But like, yeah, even still, putting them to 15 and then going to 9 is like not exactly where I want to be. So they found just a War Chief off of that. Yeah. So Mox would go crazy. Oh, also we get to nab if we don't get Mox, we get to nab the Wasteland with the web, which is kind of the dream. Before I get too excited, is that definitely the play? Yeah, I think so. I think it is. Keep them from doing anything too scary. Hold down the fort. And hopefully rip a land. Well, I guess it doesn't. We don't actually need land to get Gush Geddon. We can Gush Geddon next turn. Okay, so they play their War Chief, I assume. Yeah. Okay. Great. That's fine. Okay. I mean, and then like Gush Geddon might be a little reckless. I mean, we know they don't. We assume they don't have land, but they would have played. But without like another source. Okay. Well. So I'm drawing 2 cards, so I'm probably going to have enough lands. So I think it's fine. And as I said before, a Mox would just be, yeah. Okay, yeah, and so now we can fetch planes and cast all our meddling mages. So this should be pretty good. I mean, they still have the Prospector. I mean, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this play here. I think we'd probably cut the counter spell. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on this play. But, okay, they have a Wooded Foothills. Pile driver is okay. Well, do I just lose? I think so. I think I'm just dead. So that probably wasn't the line. Okay, wait. I think I was just dead to that. Yeah, that was not great. Important to them to keep drawing more lands. Well, we can't have any. I can't have any of those. So, yeah, that's. Or sorry, maybe I wasn't dead to that, but I was going to be forced to another pile driver. Okay, I am dead to that one. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I guess I could have just played 2 meddling mages or something instead of the get-in. Okay, well, we'll try again. Last time we went like this. And then, yeah, as much as I hate the Coliseum in this matchup, I think I don't want to cut a land. I think that's just asking for trouble. So we'll cut counterspells like before. And so we need to cut 2 more cards. Yeah, I think we'll just cut mages. Okay. It's funny, for like a long time, I seem to have a really good win rate against goblins, and I've been struggling more. Although, oftentimes I did have Pyroclasm in my list and was splitting between Plague and Pyroclasm, so that probably has something to do with it. Trade a revised Plateau for my old survival. I'm up to 3 now and just ordered a gold border from CK with credit. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for trading dual lands away if because like I don't know, I only play Premodern, so I would trade duels away for Premodern staples. And honestly, I think that survival at any sort of reserve list, the card that's seeing play in Premodern is going to hold or go up in value like a dual land. And I mean, hot take, I don't know. It certainly seems like Premodern is like the hottest thing in Magic, and like that if that just continues to be and Legacy and Vintage don't really grow, then I could just see a lot of these cards surpassing going up more so than the duels or other cards. Like, I don't know, someone was saying on a podcast, like, this hand's good, great versus goblins, we'll keep it. Someone was saying on a podcast, oh yeah, like we're at the point where you can trade like a Mox Diamond for like a piece of power, right? Like that's where we're at. So Minty survival for $200. Yeah, very, very nice. Okay, they go to 5. Maybe we can get one. This was yeah, it's been a pretty poor showing. Okay, so I think that I want to. I mean, it's kind of crazy not to fetch Island, but I think I want to plow and then just cast Dryad because they multi 5. So like they very well might just not have an answer to that, and then I would be in pretty good shape. Oh, okay. Well, we're not punished. Sold about a K in Modern Staples and turned it into a playset of Shrimp recently. Premodern best format, and it'll never rotate. Yep. Yeah. Hard agree on all that stuff. Okay. So yeah, we are. Oh, well, okay. We can also just do that. Okay, well, I mean, it feels like we can't lose, but let's not get ahead of ourselves because, okay. I guess I'll AK to try to hit a land. Grow the Dryad. Plow is not a land, but still welcome. Okay, Gem Palm, sure. Okay, well, Second Plague kind of should just completely do them in. I mean, they are the green version, so I guess not totally, but let's go ahead and do it. Opponents on Struggle Street over here. I imagine their hand is a bunch of like ringleaders and siege gangs. Okay, well, I don't think we showed the mocks, so I don't want them to. I mean, they're already bringing it. They already have naturalizes, but I don't think there's any reason to play it. Okay, I'm just going to attack, and then I'm going to just ice them during their upkeep to, you know, continue their mana woes. Yeah, I also used Card Kingdom. It was convenient. My only issue with them is like when you're doing a big old sell order, like I was doing, the website just gets really slow every time you search up a card, which was very, very annoying. Okay, well, we can't cast our Gush. Yeah, we could Hydroblast to do 6, but that's not enough, so we'll just, yeah, we'll just... Okay, they've got another Naturalize. Sure. Okay, well, our opponent just got very unlucky there. That is really all there was to it. I mean, we also had a pretty good hand, although our mana was a little bit funky. Yeah, Stony Mountain or Larry in the future, I would have done it that way because yeah, it got crazy laggy. Like every time you search a card, it would take X number of seconds, and then every click, and yeah, it was super frustrating. So okay, yeah, I don't think we're changing anything. This seems good. Oh, that's also smart too. Yeah, just to the order. Yeah, I was like, okay, like I guess now I need to sort 1,000 cards or whatever. It was like pretty intense. It was a lot of work. Okay, well, this is definitely a keep. It looks pretty solid. They are, let's see, they mulligan to 6. Okay, yeah, they kept 6. They've got a Mog. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I would blast a well, whatever. I'm gonna leave it up because I'd like to be able to port and have the option to fetch. So I'm just gonna hold up opt and blast. Blast pile driver 100% over like a ringleader or a war chief. I don't know about that. What do you think, chat? Are we blasting a pile driver on turn 2 or saving it for like war chief or ringleader? Also noting that I have a fire ice in hand, so I mean I could fire a war chief, but you cannot fire a ringleader. Every time I lost due to pile driver, I mean, that's true. And I don't know that is a reason to still blast a pile driver. Okay, so we're going to port and self. Okay, that looks like a pretty good 3 cards there. We want 2 of them. So we're going to play... What are we discarding? We need to keep... I guess we're discarding... Yeah, we'll discard Island, play Flooded Strand, and then pass. I don't think there's a scenario in which I need to blast and plow this turn. I guess I could just play planes and just commit it. I'll just play the flood strain next turn to fetch. So that was actually worse. I tried to blast Ringleader. With Fire Hand, you can save the blast, in my opinion. So maybe try blasting Pile Driver one time. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we will not blast that because we have Plow, so that's fine. Yeah, that's usually where I'm at, is that I want to blast Ringleader, because Ringleader is, like, if you're going to sit here trading 1 for 1 and then let them just, like, potentially draw 4 cards, like, it kind of feels bad. Okay, so we want to shuffle this away. I kind of want to see... Yeah, I guess actually what we'll do is we'll just play Tog. And again, I think if they blast Tog, I would just let it resolve and still just save this blast for Ringleader. But this way, hopefully we can see if, like, maybe they'll try to commit some more stuff to the board and make our Plague a little bit better. Also, like, they're probably just holding a Naturalize, so yeah, we'd really like to get some value. I mean, a Mog Fanatic is some value, but it'd be nice if it was more. Also, like, if they play, say they play like a couple 2/2s or something, we can set up a turn where we go Plague plus Fire to, you know, capitalize some more value before it gets naturalized. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. This is badass to, like, actually have, you know, a few people watching and chatting, and also, yeah, like, feedback on the stream, like audio quality, video quality. I know I don't have any, like, overlays or any of that stuff. I'm sure that there's, like, a million things that I could do to make it more engaging, but yeah, do let me know. So yeah, I think that we just let this go. I don't think we're not close to, like, being lethal with that Tog. Play a real deck. Blasting a Pile Driver works sometimes in paper. Kappa. Okay, we'll just pass. Yeah, we can take a Mog Fanatic damage for a couple of turns. Okay, so here's the Siege Gang. So yeah, okay, so we were rewarded for our patience. Okay. So do I want to fire Siege Gang now? I think so. So now we're just in, like, the Gush, AK / or Threat waiting room. Oh, and second blast. Okay, that's huge. Okay, so I mean, I would guess that the last card in their hand is a Naturalize. In which case, then, like, we've got, you know, their next 2 relevant plays covered, plus the Fire. So potentially next 3 relevant plays covered. So that's a pretty good place to be. Oh, it is near my keyboard. They do sound extra clicky. Okay, thank you. That's hopefully that's better. Yeah, now the vibe is chill here. Overlays are overrated. Okay, good. Love that too. Yeah. No, I do want the feedback. Hopefully that's better. I moved things a little bit. Okay, so I guess I hold this Plague too. Yeah, hold this Plague too. I mean, because now they might play, like, a War Chief into Plague, because, right? And then I could get value from it. I don't think that we're at a stage of the game that we need to maximize using our mana, because they have 2 cards in hand and we have double blast. So, we're pretty like, we're just very much ahead. So I think we can be greedy. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I thought about it. So now we'll just go AK, and then we can play Dryad with Hydroblast backup. I mean, yeah, granted, they can port us and then do something about it, but that's not the end of the world because we also have a Tog. Okay. Okay. Well, man, you're right, Mike. Now I can't cast Second Plague, so there's that. Or the Tog. Never punished. Yeah, okay, we'll just attack for 1. Don't keep your opinions to yourself. That's the whole point, is for you to share your opinions and us to have a discussion. Okay, Pile Driver is fine. I could give Blue White Tog a try sometime. I tried it once and was kind of like meh on it. But okay, so now, I mean, I guess yeah, whatever. I'll just play it. This is probably unnecessarily exposing my Tog or my Dryad to something like whatever, like Goblin Gem Palm or something. But oh, you're right. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, they can't cast anything. You're right. Probably not exposing my Dryad. 0 Goblin Survive. Correct. Yeah, I guess the only Pyrokinesis, which they don't usually bring that in. So cool. Goblin Goon does. Yeah, Goblin Goon. Yeah, no. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do this to grow the Dryad and get some pressure on. Sometimes the 2 lightning bolts are playing goblins. That's true. Uncommon, but it does happen. Are those clicks any better now, by the way? Who said that? Oh yeah. Ulthoporus, the clicks a little bit less. Different matchup, please. I'm working on it. Any minute now. Excellent. Okay, I'm glad they're more chill. That is fantastic feedback. Oh, damn. I mean, just for the memes, but also because like then a naturalized doesn't get them out of anything. So we'll just go ahead and. Although I guess Tranquil Domain would go crazy. Okay, 4. Well, we're not gonna go with Tog in case they have a blast. So, they go. Wait, so Tranquil Domain, War Chief, Ringleader. Does that kill me? Because that would be embarrassing if I just played into that. Okay, well, not punished, but probably a reason to not have played the line that way. Okay, so this should just now we can just kill them. I probably could have done that last turn. I don't know why. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yeah, Mike, you should definitely stream some Premodern. Well, I mean, I think that this format is so kind of fresh as far as like in its, it's people have been doing it a long time, but like the growth, it's fresh in this sort of growth era. And I think that lots of people should make contact. I mean, there's a handful of people out there, and there's a lot of they're great, but like I don't think that the market is saturated by any means, and that people should, the more people support this format, the better it'll be. Oh yeah, Mike, I would love to watch you play Storm. Yeah, that would be a blast. I mean, there's that whole Storm cabal. They are very, very active. But yeah, I would love to watch you play Storm. So Olo, you're originally from the Bay. Where are you living at now? Oh, you live in Spain. Oh, badass. I've never been to Spain, but heard great things. Sweet. Well, yeah, definitely holler when you're in town. We can jam some Premodern. Okay, Sumerian. I want to say, I can't remember what they play. Maybe Sly. I'm not sure. Oh my God, Stony Mountain. Okay, so we'll keep this. Yeah, this is fine. Definitely played this person before. I don't recall what they're usually playing. Also, Mike Locke, I didn't know that you spoke Spanish. That's awesome. Oh, a little. Okay. Larry, you're too funny, man. The World Cup talk. I'm my soccer knowledge is very limited. All right, so okay, we're gonna port in ourselves. Okay, well, like, I don't want all of those things. I mean, that's pretty bad. I think I just shuffle that and then port in again. Yeah, we'll shuffle. Yeah, I just mean to like talk intelligently about it in any way, shape, or form. That's pretty good. We'll keep that. I guess we'll hide the swords to play around. I mean, duress or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so it certainly looks like Dreadnought. We will go ahead and try to play this Quirion Dryad here. And I guess if it is Dreadnought, I should try to play quickly because these matches tend to go long. So I'm going to try to... Okay, no, so probably more like Tog, which also tends to go long. Oh, they're going to Sickening Dreams for 2. Okay, sure. So, I mean, that's the 3 for 1. That's pretty cool, I guess. Okay, well, we don't want to cast our AK anytime soon. I think we will... I think we're going to ice them off of the swamp. Well, yeah, I mean, just like to not get duressed, and then also, I mean, either way, they're not casting Tog with that through an ice, but, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, this matchup is kind of like you want to just keep hitting your land drops and, yeah, try to stick a threat eventually. Try not to cast AK first. It's very, very grindy, and Meddling Mage shines. Like, even though you play Togs, a Resolve Meddling Mage on Tog is like a big problem for them. Although the Sickening Dreams version obviously has some more ways to fight mages, but yeah. they usually play like 2 Smother and 2 Vendetta or like 2 Ghastly Demise or whatever. So it's hard to hit the right name with mages, but you can also go that route. Like, if they're having to smother a mage, that means they're not smothering a Dryad or a Tog. So, yeah. Okay. So, representing Counterspell or Mana Leak. We don't have anything to do. We'll just play our land and pass. Okay, they're going to AK. So, all right, chat. Like, do you think I'm just supposed to AK here for 2? Because I'm like, if they have, like, I know it's better, like, in the long run, I'm going to draw more cards. But, like, is it better to be greedy and wait for them to AK again? I guess I also have duress. Maybe I just need to lock in my value and then I can hit my land drops. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just AK for 2. Umaboshi, first time chat. You like greed. You hate that line so much. Oh, you like holding AKs. Okay. So the reason that I brought it up is because I've had this experience where, like, okay, I am going to try to counterspell that, where I hold AKs. Oh, okay. Oh, so spend the AK. Okay. You're saying that, okay. You say that I was right to cast it. Okay. But, like, yeah, if you hold the AKs, then now they draw them quicker than you, and then they counter yours because they have more cards, and then you can't convert yours. So yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's annoying that they had the second AK, but it is what it is. We got Tog pretty well covered, of course, right? Yeah, that's right. So Umaboshi, I called you out earlier, but then I think you maybe left. But I was just saying, I know we've played a bunch on Moto. You're an HFEB player, a very good HFEB player, and thanks for coming by and hanging out. Okay, well, we can't really play that right now, which is annoying. I guess I'm just going to hardcast Gush because I don't really have anything to hold up and I don't fear anything they're doing. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, yeah, happy to stream. Okay, they're going to Gush. Like, they want to foil my Gush? I mean, that's very bizarre if that's what they're trying to do, but okay. I mean, I guess they've drawn a lot more cards. They want to stop. I mean, maybe stopping me from getting to AK is a reasonable thing. But I mean, this is a 3-for-1 for them, which is just kind of interesting. Okay, important. I guess I got F6. Should be better about that, especially in these matchups. No main board removal for Keg. Okay, well, we will important. I mean, Tog's okay. That's just not what I don't want. 2 lands. That's just not what I want. I need to find AK. Umaboshi, are you still playing HFAB these days? Nice. I'm in like there's like a California, not playing as much recently. I'm in like a California Premodern Discord, and there's like a NorCal and a SoCal section, so I see a bunch of the I'll keep a gush, the SoCal chatter. It seems like there's a very active scene over there. Yeah, HFEB is definitely one of the best decks. It's just if you have the reps with it, it's so good. Okay, counter. Yeah, and we're perfectly happy to trade meddling mages for counters. I usually try to play around mana leak in these matchups, so maybe I shouldn't have cast that. Okay, so we got Tog covered, so I think I'm going to say Smother. They probably only have one more Sickening Dreams. Yeah, good amount of small events monthly in LA. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It's pretty awesome. Any general Premodern discords that are recommendable? If you make a donation, like one-time donation to Spike Colony to, you can get into that Discord, which is great because there's a lot of like Sam Black just chats there all the time, and there's just like a lot of really strong players in there. And then like any of the deck specific Discords are great. Like I'm in the Storm one even though I don't really play, and like those folks are super active and always talking stuff. So we're gonna gush first, hope to hit like a counter spell. Okay, so now we're gonna play mage and name foil so that they can't foil these two plows. Yeah, Storm Discord's great. I mean, and like obviously, you know, I think you're already in the GAT Discord. GAT Discord is great. Although that's just a sub Discord of the main Premodern one. But then there's a whole Tog Discord as well that like there's a Gro-a-tog section there, and like I think just finding the GAT Discord is meh. Little Mike's such a hater. Yeah, I mean, I think really it's just like what decks you like playing and then finding the communities around those decks. Because, yeah, it's sweet. Oh. Okay, well, now I'm like, I wish I'd named Tog with one of these mages, but that felt like necessary to ensure that they didn't have foil. But yeah, drawing the third Tog is good. It makes sense considering how many cards they've drawn. Oh, and they have another AK. Okay. Oh, so they've cast what is it? Yeah, they've cast all 4 AKs and also got to remove AKs. So yeah, that's pretty shitty. Yeah, but they'll just exile the other 2. Yeah, that's the other problem with holding AKs is then someone resolves a Tog. So yeah, I mean, in retrospect, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm like, oh, maybe I should have named Tog instead of Smother, but like they probably just have a Smother sting in their hand. So, and they honestly, they're halfway through the deck. They probably had another foil. So I think that my line was right. I think assuming them like playing around them having second foil versus playing around them having third Tog, makes more sense. Oh, Sickening Dreams is a blowout here. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to counter it. You got it. Yep. Good game. I don't really think there's much I could have done there. So I feel like, I usually bring in some number of seals for kegs. Web doesn't do anything. No, because I don't play in the challenges because they just, my schedule just doesn't really allow it. They're always like during kind of the latest they ever go is 6. I have lots of children, so I have 2 small children, so I have to put those kids to bed usually at like 7:30 or 8. And there's never a challenge that I could play like maybe on the weekend, but then I'm like telling my whole family to be like, hey, can I like play a 6-hour Magic tournament in the middle of the day? Like, yeah, it's just doesn't often work out, but I would love to play in the challenges. So maybe one of these days I'll be able to get into one. So I mean, I think that Get In is, yeah, I think that Get In is generally not great against them, but it's also like, because they have Gush, but it's still kind of reasonable. And I mean, I don't really want Mox. I go back and forth on this. Yeah, I think maybe just do that. I mean, 3 seals might just be overkill but like Powder Cake is really annoying. And if they like brought in Plague for Dryad or something, double Plague, super greedy on A-Tog. That's interesting. I mean, I don't hate it. Just take out my Togs, and then I can name Tog with Meddling Mage, and then maybe just skip the Geddon. It's not really that good versus them. I don't need it. It's just sometimes you can get all their black sources, kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. I think it's fun. I'll try it. I mean, not having my own time. Yeah, I'll try it. Whatever. Like they cannot answer it once it's on the board unless they play like a recoil or something. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just we'll give it a shot. It's kind of fun. Field testing, exactly. Oh, I've seen some lists running a recoil, so recoil would do it. Or recoil, you can replay it, but yeah, then they can theoretically then they could counter it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be sitting there being like, geez, I really wish that this Engineered Plague was a Tog. But it is kind of funny, and it's worth it was worth trying out. Yeah, we have one already. As much as I want to hit land drops and want a second island, I'm going to bottom this just because, yeah, because of that. We're likely to just keep drawing more lands. So, okay. So we'll go ahead and fetch island, and then we're going to ice them during their upkeep and hope that they don't duress us. But I mean, it's like, right, like, there's a lot of things that, like, Tog is a must counter, but Tog's not a must counter, right? Like, Engineered Plague is, they either have to, they can duress it. Oh, log in. Like, they have to, like, yeah, they can't just smother. My point is, they have to interact with Plague either in your hand or on the stack. So, I mean, again, outside of like a recoil or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then like, yeah, being able to name Tog with Meddling Mage and not have that impact you. It's interesting. And they don't have any black. Okay. So, okay. Well, I think I'm just going to cast a Meddling Mage and see. Okay, counterspell, sure. Well, we're happy to eat a counterspell. Okay. So, okay, we're going to ice because, like, if we can draw a counter, then we can have, or a mage or everything. I mean, they could have foil, but anytime you're forcing someone to foil is kind of sweet. Gonna counter the Gush, please. Sometimes they do play Zombie Infestation. That's true. Good call. At least I did. I think I brought in all 3. Yeah, I brought in all the seals, so at least we do have some recourse there. So I don't think they play much Daze. Well, whatever. I'll just. I don't think they play Daze. I'm gonna bait the foil with this. Smother. I mean, I guess I could just name no, because I mean, hopefully this plague resolves and then they can't play it. So that would be kind of stupid to like overkill on the Tog answers when they could just then have Smother. Okay, Gush. Do they find the foil? Okay, log in, baby, log in. Oh, man. Excellent call, Mike. I mean, yeah, like they may have a way out of it, but it's not an easy path. That's for sure. And yeah, and I will just Gush now. I mean, they didn't scoop, so they, I think they've probably got a recoil or something or a zombie infestation. But okay, well, that's pretty good. Okay, well, we don't want the AK, right? We don't want it, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh, well, there's another one. Okay, yeah, we can chill for a second. We don't need to seal right away. Oh yeah. No, I'm definitely holding this AK. I just meant bottoming or topping the other one, which decided to bottom it. Wait, was that a zombie infestation that they were going to cast? Then thought better of it. They're like, oh, make them use the. At least I'll have counters potentially. Oh well, now all my plows are dead though, so there's that. All right, I guess we'll do this. If they've got zombie infestation plus counter, that's pretty good. We'll just have to start naming zombies with our other plagues. Okay, another Gush. Okay, counterspell resolves. They haven't duressed me a single time, which is kind of crazy. God, how do they have so many cards? They gushed twice, I guess. Okay, they countered one of my gushes. Sickening Dreams. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to counter this for sure. Sure. Oh, Coliseum. I mean, it's okay, cool. All right, what do we think? Now that they know about the E-Plague plan, do we keep it or then do we juke out of it? The tech did work. Seems a lot harder to execute if they know that's what we're going for. But I'm open to suggestions. I mean, can we really I mean, I guess that would be blasphemous to not stick to the plan. Yeah, whatever. Let's I mean, I don't know. It could name zombies and say, well, yeah, but I don't even know if they play infestations. I mean, yeah, and I've got the seals. I mean, I could bring in an array just to like, be absolute. I mean, fire ice isn't really doing anything for me, right? I bring an array in just in case, because the seals are going to mostly be used on. I mean, it seems loose. I can just seal it. If they have an infestation, I'll counter it or I'll seal it or whatever. And then, like you said, I could also name zombies with other ones. But yeah, we'll go for it. All All right, well, we can't keep that one. They mulligan, we'll mulligan. We can keep that one. So, I mean, we saw 2 powder kegs. Maybe we just drop the dry. Like, I don't ever see an early. They have like, you know, removal and stuff. I just don't really ever see an early dryad being what we're trying to do. What if they bring in a nulls? Oh, they might. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I think like switching back probably would have been like the highest EV play, but you know, for the memes, we got to do it. Wait, but I thought the question was if it played actual ATOG. That's just the Gro-a-tog deck, but maybe I'm mistaken what you guys were talking about. Okay, well, we will port and self, hoping to find some lands here. Yeah, wait, we gotta build the ATOG deck. That's what we gotta do. We will keep that. I think I don't want to opt counterspell away. I think I just want all of those things. But I guess I'll still order it that way in case I decide that I do. Okay, we're 3 minutes ahead on clock, which is good. They're going to finally duress us? No. Okay. Okay, well, that they are broadcasting that they have a counterspell with that fetch. I mean, or bluffing. Okay, well, I'll leave up my counterspell and opt. Root Maze Stasis Chronotog. Yeah, that's the... I don't think that would work very well on Magic Online. But yeah, I mean, Black Vice does seem kind of silly. And like, you're like, oh, I've stasis locked you, like, and I have to play this card that's, I mean, multiples of this card to win. Okay, they portented and they did not shuffle. Okay, yeah, I think I just want second counterspell. Yeah, that seems good. So we'll do this and we'll pass and then try to opt into land. Okay, Tog. So we'll just let that resolve. And then we will plow it. Chain of Vapor. Well, I guess I'll counterspell that. I guess they have to replay it, but I don't know. I use my mana and just ensure they then don't like duress me or something. Okay. Well, I don't want to play the Plague and have them then resolve a Tog, so I have to pass. I think this is the problem with our Plague plan is tapping out for a 3 mana card that doesn't that you need 2 of to have it matter. Oh, but I guess I can play the Seal of Cleansing, so I should do that. Also, like the double City of Brass is just like guaranteeing that any resolved Tog is immediately lethal, which is you know, not ideal. Okay, well, luckily they don't have another Tog, or they don't have a way to protect it and don't want to run it into another counterspell. Okay, well, we don't need a second seal. We will take a land, and we will... Ooh, Colosseum could... Oh, well, then maybe... How much damage are we taking here? Yeah, no, I'm going to at least want a second island for Gush, so let's not get ahead of ourselves on that Colosseum. Let's play a Plague. Foil. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I want to fight over this. Right? Like, I just let them foil, right? I don't counter that. Yeah. I mean, it is good value until we start drawing more plagues. I think for them, they should just not counter the first one and only worry about the second one. Um, but yeah, I am certainly fine with that exchange. But also like plague hurt. They're damaged, from the last plague. So I understand it hurt them. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll play this Coliseum because we're going to want to use it eventually. And, I don't know, Mana Leak or Miscalc or whatever. Okay. We got some Drago going all the way. They have 6 cards in hand. Okay. I'll hold this seal because it could potentially just be fodder for Coliseum. Tog. Counterspell. Okay, that's 2 Togs down. Also, yeah, right, like the E-Plagues with the Coliseum is kind of legit. I guess I will just name Smother. I mean, I haven't seen a single Smother from this list yet, but I still think they all play like 2. Sure, important self. Morphlure, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. Diabolic Edict, that is fine. Okay, well, more fodder for Coliseum. I mean, this is like a matchup where you're like you see the value of like, you know, was that an end of turn gush? They went to impulse or something? Huh? I don't. They need to read Stephen Menendian's book. Wonder. Okay, wonder is acceptable. I mean, I do need to answer it eventually. Okay, well, there's a Dryad. That's cool. This Wonder's like actually pretty scary. But yeah, you can see the value of Coliseum, like it's in a match like this. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think it's worth. They have 6 cards in it. I just don't think they probably have another rule spell. I don't think it's worth fighting over it. I really need to just make sure Tog does not come down. Okay, Mage. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they just use Smother. They've used an Edict. I will still just say Smother again. I mean, they could have Ghastly Demise. Like, I don't know what else, but I don't think that... Because, right, like, if I have another creature and they have Edict, well, then Meddling Mage stops the Edict anyway. And, like, you can name Tog, but then, like, then just any rule, there's just going to eat a removal spell eventually. So at least this way I can potentially keep it around and, you know, they're winning the race, but can at least start attacking. Okay, well that's pretty good at taking care of this Wonder. I wonder how many AKs they're holding. Okay, so yeah. I still cannot believe they have not cast a single duress. Like, I don't understand. I mean, they're probably wondering that too. Okay, well, I'm glad Wander's off the board. God, I'm gonna I made you play this gemstone mine at this rate. It's like gonna kill myself with City of Brass. This is what happens when you take when you side out the moxes. This long games, you just like slowly bleed yourself to death. That's where, some like Lanny and some other folks are playing, a reflecting pool instead of like the seventh island. So like, kind of at its worst case, it's just an island that you can't use for gush or foil, but they're not playing foil. So that you can't use for gush. And then like all the other times, it's just like painless source if you have at least one other land, which is cool. Okay, here's the Sickening Dreams. Okay, though they're down to one card in their hand. Well, it's all lands, but I guess I don't care. I don't care. I don't want them to have a tog. Oh, they could have just killed me. Oh, I forgot it does damage to me. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not tapping any more City of Brasses. That's for sure. It hits you. Yeah. I totally forgot. That's a great call. Yeah, that would have been a good thing. Okay, I think I'll wait one more turn on the Colosseum. We'll play the Dryad. Well, if I play the Dryad, then I have to play a land. That's fine, I will. Okay. Foil, that's fine. Cool. I guess I still need to play the land. I should play the gemstone. Oh, that was really bad. No, I know, but I can counter, but I should have played the gemstone. That was what I meant to play, and I just clicked wrong. But like a gush would solve all my problems. Okay, we'll just chill. Okay, they're flooding a little bit. Nice. We're gonna wait another time. No, I'm gonna wait one more because I want to play the gemstone. Perfect. I want to play the gemstone. And yeah, I don't want to do it. I want to do it at the end of their turn because I want to keep up mana. Well, I guess it's kind of the same thing, but okay. The counter spell. They probably have a counter, but then we can reasonably hope to Colosseum into the goods. Okay, well, those are some things. So I probably want to get rid of Island, Seal. I mean, I'd like to be able to. So what do I have left? I have 3 plows left, and I have still a bunch of mages and dryads. Like winning the game without Tog is kind of interesting, although I'm ahead on cards. I mean, the Plague plan seems pretty bad at this point. Because I have to cast 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're going to Portent first. See what's there. Okay, well, none of that. Okay, geez, yikes. And now we will gush. It's going to be all the plagues. No plow for us. Okay, so all right, I guess we'll play planes, cast AK, and we're dead. Ugh. Yeah, that was really bad to not counter that Sickening Dreams. That was the game. That was totally stupid on my part. I also didn't realize that they were doing it for 4 or whatever. That's the again, I'm not so used to. I mean, I could have made that mistake not streaming, but I will blame streaming in that I'm just not fully focused on what's happening. So 1051, yeah, I think I'm gonna, learning curve. Yeah, this is all very new to me, so hopefully I'll get better with that. So I mean, I'm not gonna say we should have won that game, but I think that we were in a pretty good position if we had countered the Sickening Dreams. We would have still had and for sure I could have won. Yeah. Also, I don't remember what was in their hand, but maybe they might have just had like the card they held might have just been a counterspell or a prohibit. So, but yeah, if the counter goes through, we still have a mage and we're able to tap our cities and our life is not, quite so messed up. But yeah, decent showing. If you counter Sickening Dreams, you lose. They kept one card. It was either a counter or a tog, and you only had one Painless land untapped. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, good point. Counter, counter to take a damage to lose. That's that would be sneaky. Like, yeah, put you to 1 with the counter back up, and then yeah. So this brings me back to the City of Brass thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's super heads up, Wordwood. Great call. Yeah, I mean, I'm almost like, maybe I do want to keep in Moxes just because, I mean, there's time, like, early you want to hit, oh my God, Mike, you're such a troll. Early you want to hit all your land drops, so Mox is awkward, but at some point you just have lands that you like do not care about, and having a Painless Source that they're definitely not killing is good. And there are potentially times early where, being able to accelerate yourself, like, so you can resolve a threat or something like that, could be useful. So yeah, I think I need to rethink Mox Diamond in the long games, especially when they have like reach, like Sickening Dreams. That's interesting. With the Landman. Oh, okay. Well, what you said? Oh, you like Mox a lot. You disagree firmly with Lanny. No, I mean, I think that Lanny is super smart and right, like generally right about Mox. I think it's taking Mox out of decks. I think people often play it without really thinking through, and it is like an atrocious top deck. I know with my version with the 2, I really liked it. It just seems to work for me. You draw them less often, which is like a weird thing to say, but when you do draw them, it seems like more likely that they're good. When you have it early, it is just kind of nice. Yeah, you can call Seam away as well sometimes. But I just say, I feel like when Mox is really bad is it's when you draw the second one. Like, like a mulligan is not the worst thing that's happened, and a mulligan that accelerates you and fixes your mana, like, seems reasonable. It's like the second one that's really like the dagger. So I feel like when you play 2, it really, really reduces the chances that you draw them both. So I guess that would be, and like, I mean, it's anecdotal, but when I was playing Mox's Scroll, I just kept losing. And then I put Mox's back in, and did with this iteration with the 20 lands, so I could side them out if I wanted to. And also, I mean, just there's something to be said for having 10 rainbow sources. Like, obviously I do have less card draw, so I can't, like, if you're Xeroxing heavier, like I don't know what the math is on that. Like having 4 more slate of hands or 3 more slate of hands versus having just 2 more raw sources, of any color. I don't know. But I do think that I lost many games with GAT to just needing to find a non-blue or white colored source and not being able to, and having 10 of them when you want them is really nice. Okay, well, I appreciate everyone coming through. This was like a much more lively stream than I've ever had, and that was really fun. And yeah, I just appreciate the support and the chatting, and long live Premodern, love Premodern. I was gonna say, Olothoporus, you should my Discord is Defroster. You should hit me up there, and then we'll be connected for can I deck Don't you for stream. What would you change? Sorry. Oh, what would I charge? Oh my God, you're so sweet. I mean, I would charge nothing. I don't even have but yeah, like if you wanted to Venmo me some amount, I would certainly accept it. But if you want me to play a deck, I would happily do that. The only potential issue is that I guess I have like a bottom, I have a lot of cards, but not all the cards. And I have a bottom tier, card hoarder or mana traders thing. So I could build most decks. So yeah, I mean, Tempo, why don't you hit me up on Discord so we can just discuss, like, so I can make sure that I do it at a time that you can watch. Usually my timing is going to be like around this time, like nighttime, like around like 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just send a list in Discord. Okay, great. I'll take a look at that. Well, I guess I can look right now. This is fun. Although fair warning, like, I've got a lot of reps with GAT, and I don't necessarily have a lot of reps with other things. Okay, so what's going on here? I have almost all of this except the mana base. I would need to get Reflecting Pools and Grand Coliseums, which is not a big deal because I can rent them, or well, at least the pools are ones I want to buy anyway, so maybe I could buy them. Accept request. That looks like a sweet deck. I love Counterspell looks a little ambitious, but I mean, you have like all the rainbow lands, so maybe not. Maybe actually really not. Every single land produces blue. I lied. That's sick. That looks super sick. So yeah, I would love to do that. I will check in with you to make sure it's at a time that you can attend, but I'll put that list together and make it happen. That's badass. Thank you for. Oh, but my fair warning was that I have a lot of reps with Gro, and as you can see, I still make lots of mistakes, but probably likely to screw up a lot with decks I'm not familiar with. Good night, Mike. Yeah, you got it. Cool. Well, as I said, thanks everybody. This was super fun. Appreciate the support. And yeah, no schedule at this point, but like I said, I will try to on, a few times a week on around 8 p.m. Yeah, thanks for coming by, Umaboshi. Yeah, see you guys around. All right.